Well, we've come up out of Iowa into Minnesota now, but we seem to still be seeing just about as much cornfields as we saw in Iowa. Got about a 300-mile day today. That's that's comparatively long for what we've been doing in the overall trip.
It's a bit hard to call this a campground because it's across from a city park, and there is no office, and you have to call the lady and she shows up and gets your cash, and we never saw her again.
Well, good morning. I am driving south on Highway 75 out of Luverne, headed to Rock Rapids, back into Iowa. And I'm going to go to a cemetery and see if I can look up some of my mother's and grandmother's relatives in a Catholic cemetery here in Rock Rapids. I stopped by this city park, and there's a tribute to the military here in their park as you're entering Rock Rapids. Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, and a couple of dedicated plaques to all men and women who served. Maybe they just don't happen to have any Coast Guard veterans. Well, after some effort, I found the Catholic cemetery, and I'm about to start wandering around looking for the name King. After a lot of looking around, I came across my great uncle Rosal and his wife Ada. Would have been my grandmother's brother. I just got to say that, Mom, I know you're watching me from up there. Sorry it was after you were gone, but I done some research and I found your uncle Rosal and some family in Rock Rapids, Iowa, where your mom was from. I love you and miss you, Mom. Since we got here, I've been able to do a couple of repairs. The little straps that hold this down have three of them. The one in the back broke while we were driving on the freeway the other day, and a trucker honked at us and told us about it. This thing was kind of dangling loose, so I got a chance to fix that today. And when we got here yesterday, the battery wasn't working right, and I found a broken lug in one of the connectors on the battery, so I got a chance to fix that. The highlight stop for us today is the Corn Palace in Mitchell, South Dakota. I got a picture of the outside of the place already, and it's all about corn in here. It smells like good popcorn cooking here too. Bit of an explanation about the place, I think. The murals outside the Corn Palace are redecorated every year. Quite an exciting place here. Well, it turns out the Corn Palace is like we thought. It's a venue for entertainment, and one looks like, yeah, murals up on the walls are kind of cool. All made of corn.
Two businessmen, Louis Beckwith and Lawrence Gale, were credited with the idea of constructing the first Mitchell Corn House after hearing of an attempt at a similar corn palace in Sioux City, Iowa. The men routed support, donations, and excitement, and just 59 days later, the Mitchell Corn Belt Exposition opened because of Peter's
We've seen hundreds of motorcycles passing us as we're heading west on I-90 through South Dakota. It's kind of coincidental the time frame we're traveling because Sturgis starts tomorrow. We stopped at a rest area just outside of Chamberlain, South Dakota here, and we're here to see the dignity of earth and sky. Very cool, amazingly big statue. And there you can see a group of motorcyclists on their way to Sturgis stopped to get their photo taken too. It's an amazingly big statue. Kind of a rowdy group of guys. This was part of the Lewis and Clark encampment in September 1804 as they were headed towards Seaside, Oregon. This rest area is along the Lewis and Clark Trail, and we're noticing these teepees at all the rest areas here.
As we were leaving the Dignity statue, Nadine tripped and fell in the parking lot, which resulted in 2 black eyes. The concrete was uneven and there was about 1.5 inch rise. After traveling through several states that allowed no signage along the freeways, we entered South Dakota, and they are just the opposite.
In 1936, a failing drugstore in the middle of nowhere was saved by 2 words: free water. Ted Husted had bought the only drugstore in Wall, South Dakota in 1931 with $3,000 inherited from his father. His own father-in-law warned him, "Wall is just about as godforsaken as you can get." 1936 arrived. It wasn't working. Then, one blistering summer afternoon, Dorothy lay down to rest and listened to the cars streaming past on Route 16. Families baking inside metal boxes. She realized every single one of them wanted the same thing: a cold drink. And the store had ice. Ted painted a chain of small signs and hammered them into the roadside, one rhyming line at a time. Get a soda, get a beer, turn next corner, just as near, free ice water, Wall drug. By the time he got back to the store, cars were already pulling in. By the end of the day, they'd served hundreds. The next summer, the Husteds had to hire 8 employees to keep up. The signs never stopped. Today, Wall Drug fills an entire city block and 2 million visitors a year. And the ice water is still free.
And we found it. There it is. All drugs. Little tiny drugstore.
Nice seeing you.
Serves some fun.
They got fantastic.
Yep. This is it. I gotta think of sunglasses. A lot of the motorcycle people that are hanging around in Sturgis this week come over here to Waldorf just to hang out. Probably because of this Harley dealer here. Badlands Harley dealer. That's a pretty cool name for a Harley dealer.
We used this map of Waldrug Mall to basically get more confused than we already were.
Had to get lunch from over here at the Badlands Cafe.
I think I'd have to call this the best view we've had from any campsite.
Woke up this morning to a beautiful morning. The sun's coming up. We're gonna head out early and go up to the tower, take a walk around it. I guess it's only like 1.33 miles around it. I'm gonna try and head up early and get a nice morning walk before the crowds build up. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. Got here real early. It's still before 8 o'clock so that there's no rush up here. As I understand, in the afternoon hours, people have to wait up to an hour or 2 hours just to get up here. So we're heading out on our hike around the pile of mashed potatoes.
Apparently scientists have figured out how the Devil's Tower got all those scratches on it.
We're about halfway on our walk around the tower and got to see a couple of Bambis here, Bambi and her mama. We're most of the way around now, and we just came up on where we have a view back down to our campground, which is straight line, probably less than 1 mile, but it's 3 miles to drive up here. Take another look, and the guy that was stopped here too told us that there's a climber up there, and he's right in the center, right there. Whoa.
Looks like this guy had a close encounter of the third kind, maybe.
Needless to say, a busy parking lot here. More coming in. This is the little community prior to getting to the tower. Our KOA is right across the street here.
As our adventure comes to a conclusion and we enter back into our normal routine, all I can say is, wow, it's been a hoot. The places we've been, the sights we've seen have been incredible, but almost more importantly, we were able to see people that we don't get a chance to see very often. Thank you to all of them for being so gracious and hosting us. Thanks for tagging along.